Yo, long time no see, my boys. Just took a little break, you know what I'm saying? The videos, I was prioritizing them, they were getting in the way. I felt as if it wasn't doing me good, you know. I will start doing the Project 10K back up again tomorrow. But it's like video games, you know. I don't play them, but every now and then, like, I'll hop on the game, and then for the next few weeks, I'll be playing that shit. And I realize when I have a hobby that I enjoy too much, I tend to prioritize it more than trading, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I think with video games it is because, like, I'm eager to get off the chart and just hop on, and, like, I don't even have time for that. I've been staying busy, you know what I'm saying? But I think there's just no need. It's a waste of time, you know what I'm saying? So lately it's just been wake up, cardio, take care of some stuff, trade, gym, work, you know? Just locked in. Nothing really to film, nothing going on. Um, but you know, like, I think once I'm in a better spot with trading and it's not something I have to worry about making money from, like, I know it's coming in, I know what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm always going to be worrying about it, but once I'm in a better position, then the hobbies can come in and, like, it won't hinder me, you know. It's just about staying disciplined and finding that balance. But yeah, so let's get into the day reveal, shall we? So, this was like some tech earnings, but it's kind of funny how it happened the second it taps this fair value gap I have marked out. Like, it's all planned, bro. It's all planned. So we'll hop over to 11. I can't do both, but basically, marked out the range just like that. You know, we're ping ponging, and if you look, we can notice this pretty much immediately. That, hold up, let's get this going at 9:30, just so we have that. Bang. Okay, so pretty much instantly, what do we notice? We notice ES is more bullish. It doesn't look it, but we're having an easier time, like, pushing down, sweeping the lows. You know what I'm saying? Like, look here, we swept the low on ES. We didn't. Just we're more bearish there. While on ES we're creating these highs, the higher highs. So from there off open, wasn't looking too hard. Hopped on it right at like 9:35. I enjoy doing my cardio, sitting downstairs, sipping on my electrolytes, up until about 9:20. Hop in the shower, get out 9:30, power up the piece you get on the chart right at 9:35. Not risking taking something here, but basically, what I saw is, I'm like, okay, we're in a range, we're ping-ponging, basically, first sign of rejection after sweeping a low, I am going to take that shit. And then on NASDAQ right here, yeah, right here, oh shit, we sweep all these lows, and then from there, once we sweep the lows right here, ES I was a bit more bullish on. So second we sweep it here, we get this candle right here, and this candle happened pretty quickly, a lot of nice volume. So I'm like, all right, took it right there, right up to these highs. Nice little 1 to 5, or 1 to 1.5. So yeah, really nice trade. I was continuing to look, and it was just kind of crazy. Like, right after we did that, I'm like, okay. And then you can short here. This is actually what my girlfriend took, down here. She got break even by a tick, like right here. Her entry was like somewhere like right here. She got break even, but she was crashing out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you could have taken that short, and I'm like, obviously I sat it out, I won a trade, And then from there, I thought about taking this long right here, just back up to this range area I have marked out. It would have been crazy. And then from there, immediately you could short back down again. Kind of like a picture perfect, just ping pong day. I do think I do better in range bound conditions, which isn't like common. I feel like most people don't like them. I kind of prefer them almost, but I don't think about it too much. But yeah, this is what I took. Nice little 2-minute trade. Literally the only confluence was, okay, we swept the low, we're showing a sign of rejection, and we punched in 2 lows. And what do we notice? Create 2 lows, go up, and wick on the 5-minute, right? So if we come over here, what do we notice about all these lows? They're very wicky. Go down to the 1-minute, and from there we can see create a low, create another low, then go up. Come over to this low, create a low, create another one, then rip up with like high volume, right? Like every time we flip up, we're flipping up pretty hard, you know? Same thing here, boom, boom, flip up, and then I'm sure there's more examples we could find here, but that's basically these 3 lows are what I saw. And I'm like, all right, we're putting in 2 lows and then we're going up. So what do we have? We create a low, create another low, sweep the low, show a sign of rejection, and yeah, it was pretty simple. And we created that wick right there, which just everything aligned perfectly, you know. So yeah, from there right back to the highs. But that's pretty much it. I'm about to get my notes done, so unless you want to see that, you could click off right now, because it's just gonna be me screenshotting and shit, you know. Nothing worth watching, I would say. But yeah, I've been doing good. Bro, there were some crazy trades I'd marked out. I don't know if I had them in this like series I've been doing, but like there's a 1 to 16, 1 to 10, a 1 to 8, a 1 to 5, a few 1 to 4s. I wasn't capitalizing off them just because like it's not really what I do, and I was kind of nervous about it, but it had a 100% win rate, and I did execute on one of them for 1 to 4, felt pretty nice, and then I tried 2 more times, got stopped out, and then right after it played out, so I was kind of getting mad about that, and I realized I'm letting the P&L get to my head, and I don't need to focus on that. Like, instead of taking the entry off of it, I could always use it as a confluence and enter deeper down, because like, bro, 1 to 16, like, I could wait for some confirmation and still get a 1 to 4, 1 to 2, even a 1 to 1.5. It's nothing to complain about, and I was really attaching to the P&L side of it, which I normally would think in terms of RR and just executing my system, but I was just letting greed get the best of me. So that brought my balance down from like, I think I was up to 2k or 2 something thousand. Waiting till 4k to get a max payout, all the way down to $6 yesterday, so now we're back up to 600, kind of embarrassing, you know, gonna be transparent though. So yeah, I definitely have it in me to like make some money. It's just really about that, like, staying disciplined, keeping your emotions in check, and not letting stupid shit like that get to you. There's no reason I need to be changing things. I've been doing it a certain way for like a year now, I think. Damn near a year. Like, it wouldn't make sense to change it now. Just keep on doing what I'm doing, and then maybe once I'm making money, especially like in like a couple years when I'm on live account, then I can start worrying about optimizing RR. I have way more intuition. I think my intuition is very high for where I'm at though, as like every trade I've ever entered and won, I have a good gut feeling, whereas like if I'm gonna lose or get break even, the second I enter that trade, I know I am. So it could be all bullshit, but like I think my intuition is pretty high. I've been very spot on with the market for the past like month, just about getting those executions and not folding under the pressure in the moment. But Yeah, I don't. It's hard. It's way easier said than done, as I'm sure all of you know if you're watching this type of video, especially as someone with fucking 2 subscribers. Like if you watch my channel, like you probably know trading and shit. So, um, it's I don't know. It's just something that will take time, and I definitely get in my head about it a lot. I I don't know. I tend to take a loss. I'm like, all right, whatever. It ruins my day, kinda. I think I made like 550. I could only risk like 300. Um, it had to be like 550, whatever. Um, but yeah, it's like I don't know. I really do get in my own head. I feel like I should be way further in life. I know I could be, but like I just feel like I fuck myself. I feel like I just ruin things for myself by getting in my head and stuff. And I really want to help my mom more. But I mean, I try to help, buy groceries, send her some money, but it's like I always had this idea that like by the end of high school, I would have, shit kind of figured out, be able to help. And what, 2, 3 years later, still trying to. I get I'm young, 21, freshly 21, but like I don't know, man. I just really get in my own head about it. Like I always replay this one night where my mom was just way too drunk, right? And she just like stumbled in my room crying, just talking about how like she's sorry for like all the things she did when like I was first figuring out trading and I just dropped out, and like just how um she just worries about me because she doesn't want me to ever end up like her, which she's in a very good position from where she was. I mean, her backstory is kind of crazy. Like you would never expect it. But it's like I get it. And she's not in a terrible position, but she was crying. She's like, I don't want you to ever be in this position where you are like me, 60 years old, working full time, and not even like she doesn't know if she'll ever be able to retire. She doesn't know if she'll ever be able to stop working. She still struggles, and she has such a big heart. She's always like trying to give like my girlfriend's mom. She's very poor as well. She gives her. She's like thinking about giving her money. She's like too big of a heart for her own good. And like I don't know, man. It's like I know it's not my. No, it is my job to help her, but like I feel like I know I'm way too hard on myself, but I can't help it. And I think that's a big part with the greed where I'm trying to rush things, but I don't know, it hurts because I always had this like picture perfect fantasy story where, I graduate high school within a year, I'm balling out with like whatever I figured the fuck out, and all of my family, immediate family, my aunt, like all of them, I could just help them because like we're not poor, but like we're not wealthy, and my aunt very poor. Like I don't know. I just had this picture perfect world where everything went my way, which I understand is unrealistic, but it's kind of hard. And I know I could always be doing more. I don't know, man. It's like I don't know. It's kind of rough, but whatever. Okay, yeah. How can I improve today? I mean, I did everything properly. I can improve today by. Bro, I'm like hearing shit. I can improve today by, I don't know. I mean, like in the future, maybe being open to taking multiple trades, but like, I think by just repeating what I did today, as in I've followed my system entered. On it perfectly. There's really not much to say. No, it sure wasn't a bad day. Didn't watch the call. My mental knew it would play out. The cows were damn near burned. So I wasn't really worried about losing them, but I know this was a good or overthink. Reason for taking. Can I do this? Oh, I can. Reason for taking this trade was I noticed pre-market and overnight when we were coming from the lows, we were flipping with heavy volume and we were punching in a 5-minute wick along with a double low on the 1 minute. So once we swept the lows on NASDAQ and on ES, creating it. On yes, created a SMT. Shit. I entered on the first sign of reversal, just right back up to the highs. That's really all there is to say today. It was a good day. I don't know how else I could improve, but yeah, man. I'm gonna try to start uploading. Somehow in the time I've been going, I got 5 subscribers, which is really weird. It's been like a year. I've gained 1, and then I stop, and I gain 5. Whatever. But yeah, coming into tomorrow, we got this shit. Hourly SMT and a gap. I don't really know if we'd want to continue lower. If we do, I'd like to see us come down here, possibly. Kind of a stretch, but I mean, you really don't know, bro. We've been moving hundreds of points, like it's not 200, so like 1,000 on you. Oh, 2K. Okay, yeah, that's hella far. I'd imagine we just range. I mean, coming from a gap, tap a gap. I guess tomorrow we make new low or range. We have that. But this is like an SMT and a weekly gap. I don't know, man. We have this, but this is like protection. I don't know. We'll see going into tomorrow. That will be all for today. But I forgot. It's so calming to me just talking and knowing I'm not talking to a wall, but I'm talking to something I can look back on, and I don't care if like anyone listens to it, but like I guess just not feeling alone, maybe. I don't know. But good night.